Hi there. Ah, welcome to my weekly vlog, my live. And it does seem like I am live, which is great. So, welcome. I've spent most of the weekend on the deck, which is where I am now, on my deck. Oh my God, it has been the perfect weekend. Now, let me say that we've had a couple of runs of heat wave. We had 90 plus temperatures, and it's not the temperatures that are bad, it's the humidity and the swelling that comes from the humidity. Now, I think normal people swell, but those of us who have lymphatic disorders really swell. At least I do. But here it is, and the weather is perfect. It's in the high 70s, low 80s, and that's Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is, Celsius, you guys. Um, and it is so incredibly sweet. So, I see a few of you here already. Let me know who's here, and let's talk about. I was thinking, I tend to talk about the same topics. But the thing that I wanted to focus on is gratitude and blessings. Gratitude and blessings in the midst of, what could be not considered that difficult times for one reason or the other. Whether it's been the heat waves that have been happening, whether it's been other kinds of chaos. Hi, Jenny. How are things in the UK? Wait, I have to put my glasses on. Sorry. Ah, Tarovia. It is wonderful. Yeah. It's. I'm sure it's not Brian, but whoever. Mally is talking and saying, "My knees are big. It feels like water." Yeah, that's what it's like with the humidity. When the humidity comes. Um. So it's at these moments we had someone last week had a rough week, and in fact, it's just a miracle that she is okay. But she was admitted to the emergency room with kidney stones and ended up having sepsis, very serious, very serious. Was in the ICU for a number of days, and someone asked her in the hospital how she's able to manage these kind of incidents. She was, anyway, you wouldn't want to have it happen to you at all. And she just, boy, what a trooper. And she said, she quoted something that we talk about here, which is fall down 7 times, get up 8. You always get up one more time than you fall down, or you, in some ways, hang in there. She so inspired me. I have to tell you, you can see bandages on my shoulder. I have a couple of bandages. There's one here and one here. They're not actual bandages, they're pain patches. I When I moved here about a year ago, I wasn't familiar with, obviously, it's a new place, wasn't familiar with the place. There were twists and turns took the longest time for me. When I would get out of bed, I would want to go right, which is where I went for 15 years, where my bed was located and where the bathroom was. In this house, I have to go left. And so, I mean, stuff like that, which is, I don't think is because I have lipedema and lymphedema. I think it's because of the habituation and what we get used to. Anyway, I had a number of falls, um, trips. I tripped over the carpet. I tripped over I have a beautiful um, uh, stove, heat heat stove in my living room. Um, that it's not. It's like a not like a fireplace, but sort of. Anyway, I tripped over the brick that surrounds it, like that. I had a few of those, and my shoulder was injured. This shoulder injured, meaning that it wasn't doing great. I was like, I was like having a hard time moving. I was in pain. I went to physical therapy. I thought that would help. It didn't. It made it actually worse. Finally, they said, get imaging. When I got imaging, the doctor came in. She was great. I thought, snip, snap, fix it. She said that what was needed was a total shoulder replacement. I'm like, what? That is a really, really difficult thing. Um, and I have had more than enough surgery to last more than the lifetimes that I've had. So when I was talking to this person this week, oh my God, she inspired me just incredibly. And so I said to myself, surgery isn't necessarily the answer. The thing that I found again and again and again, there can be more complications. And that's what I've read about shoulder surgery. It can be way more complicated. So I started to say, what if I just bless my shoulder? I love my shoulder. I love my shoulder. I love this arm. I love this hand. I love what it can do for me. I love its motion. I'm, um, well, I don't know. What the hey? I mean, love has healed a lot. So it's better. Maybe it's the patches. Maybe it's just because I've been wearing all these pain patches. Um, but anyway, um, I've decided to make it better. That I can make it somehow. I can make it better. The imaging showed very advanced osteoarthritis, which is why they were recommending surgery. And then, so I'm giving it lots and lots of special attention and love. Oops, let's see. Okay, more people. 80 in Camarillo, California. Oh, wow. Oh, Jenny says the weather in the UK, she's on the Isle of Wight, and they had flash flooding. Oh my God. And it's 66 Fahrenheit there now. Oh, hi, Marilee from the Pacific Northwest. Hi, Jen. Yeah, I have lipedema, and that makes it even more challenging, especially because, as you can see, I have lipedema arms. Um, so so what am I in the midst of all of this? At first, when all this happened, I had a big fight with the universe. Call it what you will. I call it the universe, but I had a big fight. I'm like, right already. When are you going to be done giving me challenges? Why is this another freaking challenge? I'm like, okay. And instead, I don't know, with this whole thing that happened to Esther, and it wasn't even what happened to her, it's what she did with it. Oh my God, what she did with it was a blessing each and every step of the way. It was a blessing. She's a blessing. Um, and I thought to myself, huh, really? It's never what happens to you, it's what you do with it. So I know things like rest. I know things like, hi, Fiona. Jen says, can you walk easily or do you struggle being mobile too? Yep, I struggle being mobile, but guess what? Even that's been improving. So as I've been struggling with my shoulder, just getting up from the chair is harder because I don't have that um, ability to center myself when I'm getting up. Except I've just noticed over the past number of days, as I've started to change my attitude, things have gotten easier, including my mobility. Oh, wow. Alicia says, hello from um, plus bone to bone knees, non operative, patient pain 24 hours. I feel all my lip sisters and pray for us. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love this. Onwards and upwards. Onwards and upwards. One foot in front of the other. Sometimes it just takes longer to move. Thanks, Fiona. Fiona's from New Zealand. Um, well, I do. I find so. I came out here very early this morning. I get up very early. I get up like sometimes at 6 or 7, and even I think I was out here by 8. Um, and just appreciating instead of bitching and moaning, which I have been known to do. Mostly, towards a universe that I feel I want to be incredibly kind. And it is. I live in this incredible place, which, for some people, I've been watching someone I know who is living, who built the most amazing home in Mexico. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. In the jungle, and then I look, and this is my version. I'm gonna give you a little tour. Okay, there's my umbrella that I love. There's the lake. You can see it through the fence. You can see it above the fence. You can see it all around. That's my catio. That's my cat in the catio. Wait, there's Bella in the catio. She learned how to go in and out. We gave her a door. That's the house. These are my plants. That's my pepper plant. I get peppers from it. Wait, let me make sure you can see it. Oh, wait, plants, pepper plant, basil, tomatoes, more peppers. Anyway, so when I come out here, there's just so much to be grateful for. There's so much to be grateful for. I did not come out when it was 97 degrees and it was so hot that no matter what I did, no, 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 no. I curled up and I went in the room that has the air conditioning and just curled up, and that's what I did. So, but boy, oh boy, what a blessing. What a blessing. So, my question to you today is, what's a blessing for you? What is it that you can be grateful for? It can be a little thing, it can be the tiniest little thing. Like for me, sometimes it's just that I can get up, that I'm walking. A month ago, I was having so much trouble. I'm so glad whoever asked that about mobility, because I was having really a hard time walking. Oh my God, Marilee says that exercising in the pool has increased her balance and she's gotten stronger. I went in the pool too when I was last weekend, when I went down working with Dr. Perry. Also, Dr. Perry, every time I go. Um, and I do take, Jen says, um, I take diosmin, which is Vasculara. So that's what I find helps me too. Okay, what do I think is helping me to get more mobile? I think uh, I was favoring my lack of mobility, and it was getting worse. And I started to do the opposite, and I started Sorry, it looks like I lost my internet connection for a second or two. I hope you can see me now. So the pool helps, though I've only been to the pool last week, and I can't wait to be able to go more frequently, one step at a time, um, and strengthening. I've been doing isometric exercises, which is just strengthening like this on my legs, and I think the diosmin, the vasculara, has helped. So um, I just want to say that blessings and a very, very special gratitude um, to the universe that I was so mad at I did. I had a knockdown drag out and like, why? Why? I don't want another surgery. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm going to keep bathing it in love, bathing it in good feelings instead of thinking to myself how much it hurts. I'm going to keep thinking to myself how much better it feels. Okay, I have an invite. I know that Fiona's from New Zealand and Jenny is from the UK. And we have Marilee from the Pacific Northwest and Julie from Camarillo, California, and a bunch of others. Niagara Falls, wow, Iowa. So, what I want to do is, I want to invite you. Um, oh, Julie, thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. I'm going to put this up. It's just made my heart open. I'm grateful for Catherine every Sunday and the days in between. Thank you, Julie. Um, Next week, all right, so June is Lipedema Awareness Month, and we had meetups during the month of June. A meetup is just, get together, whoever's around who wants to come. We eat, we drink, we're merry. We talk about all of our everything, what works, what doesn't work, our gratitudes, our bitching, the whole 9 yards. And so I last year I was in Cambridge. I was in the city, and so we met at Panera, had a fabulous time, like put several tables together. There was a big group of us and had a great time and spent like hours just talking and talking and talking. Well, this year I'm in here and I have this deck and I live in a small town in southern Massachusetts, about an hour from Boston, on a lake. Anyway, so I put it out, and we had 3 people come. One from Boston, one from New Hampshire, and one from more local. And Barbara, oh my God, she has a spa for, I don't know, a medical spa. Not far. I mean, not far, an hour from where I live. And I went to visit it this week, and oh my God, she has. People ask about all of the tools that can help lymphatic drainage and stuff. Well, she has a high power vibration that is amazing. I'm gonna get. She took some pictures. I will show you next time because was just amazing. And a a red light bed and an incredible um, pump. Anyway, I spent a couple of hours and tried out some of the stuff that she had this week. I think, when someone asks what's making things better, all these things are making things better. So, oh, hi, Kelly. Kelly's from Houston. Um, what dosage do I take of Vasculara? Whatever, I don't even know. I can check. But there is a dosage, like like a generic dosage that comes with. It's a prescription. I had to get a prescription for it. But anyway, so for Lipedema Awareness Month, we had this wonderful meetup here. It was so wonderful. I said, let's do it again. So we're doing it next Sunday. So anyone within driving distance who would like to come, you're invited. We'll spend an afternoon on the deck, hanging out, schmoozing, and in. I order in chicken and salad, basically basic keto. Um, so come and join us. We meet around 12 and we stay until everybody leaves. And we've done it before. If people are still here at 5, then we all get on and do the Facebook Live with whoever's here. And if not, then it's me. So either way, we'll see you next Sunday. Um, oh God, I wish. I mean, wouldn't it be fun if there was a way? Maybe that's the next breakthrough for AI, that we can actually be in the same physical location together, even though it's virtual. All right, everyone. We have a 5:30 evolving tribe meeting for anyone who wants to come. We're still doing it. Kelly says, I'm so jelly of your wonderful, beautiful weather. Yes, I'm so glad. It's so really, oh, so happy. All right, everyone. I love you. I love you lots. See you soon.